Look up at the night sky. Go ahead, imagine it right now. Those tiny pinpricks of light, they seem so close, don't they? Like you could reach up and pluck them from the darkness like fireflies. But what if I told you that the distance between you and those stars is so incomprehensibly vast that your mind literally cannot grasp it? Not because you're not smart enough, but because human brains simply didn't evolve to understand distances that large. Tonight, we're going on a journey. A journey that will fundamentally change how you see the universe. By the end of this video, you'll understand what a light year truly means, and why that understanding might be the most humbling experience of your life. But I need to warn you, this journey requires patience. It requires you to sit with concepts that will make your head spin. And that's exactly why I'm asking you to do something right now, before we begin. Subscribe to this channel. Not because I need the numbers, but because what we're about to explore together is too important to forget. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because understanding the true scale of the universe isn't just education, it's a gift. A gift that will stay with you for the rest of your life. Are you ready? Then let's begin at the only place we can, with something familiar. The cosmic speed limit. Close your eyes and picture the sun. Now open them. In the time it took you to do that, less than a second, light from the sun traveled 300,000 kilometers. Let me put that in perspective. That's far enough to circle the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. Light is the fastest thing in the universe. Nothing, absolutely nothing, can move faster. It's not just fast, it's the cosmic speed limit, woven into the very fabric of reality itself. But here's what most people don't realize. Even at this incomprehensible speed, light takes time to travel. And in the vastness of space, that time adds up in ways that will break your brain. Let me show you something beautiful and strange. When you look at the sun, please don't actually stare at it. You're not seeing the sun as it is right now. You're seeing the sun as it was 8 minutes and 20 seconds ago. Think about that. The light that's hitting your eyes right now left the sun before you decided to watch this video. If the sun suddenly vanished, just disappeared into nothing, you wouldn't know for 8 minutes and 20 seconds. For that brief window of time, you'd still see it shining in the sky. This is the first mind-bending truth about our universe. We never see things as they are. We only see things as they were. Our cosmic backyard. Now, let me take you on a journey, starting from Earth, to help you build an intuition for these distances. And I promise you, by the time we're done, you'll never look at the night sky the same way again. The moon, our closest celestial neighbor. On a clear night, it looks close enough to touch. But the moon is about 384,400 kilometers away from Earth. How far is that really? Well, if you could drive a car to the moon at highway speed, let's say 100 kilometers per hour, it would take you about 160 days of non-stop driving. More than 5 months. But light? Light makes that trip in 1.3 seconds. When Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon in 1969 and people on Earth watched on TV, there was a delay in communication. Not because of the technology, but because radio waves, which travel at the speed of light, took 1.3 seconds to travel from the moon to Earth. Every word spoken had a 2.6-second round-trip delay. Mars, the red planet. When Mars is at its closest approach to Earth, it's about 54.6 million kilometers away. Light takes roughly 3 minutes to travel from Mars to Earth. This matters. Right now, NASA has rovers on Mars. When engineers send a command to a rover, it takes 3 minutes to get there. And when the rover responds, that signal takes another 3 minutes to come back. A 6-minute conversation delay with a machine on another planet. The outer planets. Now let's go further. Jupiter, the giant of our solar system, is about 778 million kilometers from the Sun. Light takes about 35 minutes to travel from Jupiter to us. Saturn, with its magnificent rings, is about 1.4 billion kilometers from the Sun. Light takes about 80 minutes to get from Saturn to Earth. Neptune, the most distant planet, is about 4.5 billion kilometers from the Sun. Light takes over 4 hours to travel from Neptune to Earth. 4 hours. Think about that. If you could somehow send a text message to Neptune, and someone could instantly reply, you'd wait 8 hours for their response. Defining the light year, but we're not even close to talking about light years yet. Everything I've just described is still in our cosmic backyard. A light year is not a measure of time. I know, it has the word year in it. But a light year is a measure of distance. It's the distance that light travels in 1 year. Remember, light travels 300,000 kilometers every single second. When you do all the math, seconds to minutes to hours to days to a year, you get approximately 9.46 trillion kilometers. Let me give you some perspective on how absurdly large that number is. If you wanted to count to 1 trillion, counting one number per second, it would take you about 31,700 years. If you tried to drive 1 light year at highway speed, it would take you about 10 million years. Modern humans have only existed for about 300,000 years. To the stars and beyond, the nearest star to our Sun is Proxima Centauri. It is 4.24 light-years away. That means when you look at Proxima Centauri, you're literally looking back in time. You're seeing what that star looked like 4 years ago. If someone there looked at Earth right now, they would see Earth as it was in 2021. Sirius, the brightest star, is 8.6 light-years away. You see it as it was in 2016. Vega is 25 light-years away. You see it as it was in the year 2000. Betelgeuse is about 550 light-years away. You're seeing light from the year 1475. Columbus hadn't even sailed to the Americas yet when that light began its journey. The Milky Way, our galaxy, the Milky Way, is about 100,000 light-years across. Our Sun is located about 26,000 light-years from the center. We see the center as it was 26,000 years ago, when humans were still painting on cave walls. The Andromeda Galaxy is 2.5 million light-years away. The light you see when you look at Andromeda left that galaxy 2.5 million years ago, back when our ancestors were Australopithecus. If aliens there looked at us, they would see early hominids, not modern humans. The expanding universe, the observable universe, is about 93 billion light-years across. How can we see things 93 billion light-years away if the universe is only 13.8 billion years old? Because the universe is expanding. Space itself is stretching. There are galaxies we can see that are now more than 46 billion light-years away. And there are galaxies beyond our observable universe that we will never see, because the space between us is expanding faster than light can travel. In 2022, the James Webb Space Telescope captured an image of a galaxy called JADES GSZ 13-0. Its light has been traveling for over 13.4 billion years. You are seeing light from the dawn of time. A final thought. So let me ask you something. After everything I've just told you, what does a light year mean to you now? It's not just a number. It's isolation. It's history. It's the distance between what is and what was. The universe you see is a ghost, a memory, an echo of something that was. And you are part of it. You are made of atoms that were forged in the cores of stars billions of years ago. You are, quite literally, made of stardust. You are the universe experiencing itself. The light from distant stars has traveled for millions of years, all to end its journey in your eye. You are the destination of light from the dawn of time. When you look up at the night sky, you're not just observing the universe. You're participating in it. If this journey has moved you, subscribe to this channel. Share this video with someone who needs perspective. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Thank you for staying until the end. Thank you for caring about something larger than yourself. Would you like me to find more mind-bending facts about the James Webb Space Telescope, or perhaps explain the expansion of the universe in more detail?